You too, what's going on? Yo, let me tell you something, man. I got a brand new build. Now, as y'all know, every year I make about 4 or 5 builds, maybe more, maybe less, but this build is the build of builds. If you remember Demigods from 2K17, that's exactly what this build is. This is a end all be all, no discussions, no questions asked. Do whatever you want, do whatever you can, whenever you want it, however you want it, on whoever you want. This build can get contact dunks, dribble and shoot from limitless and endless amounts of ankles and bodies and off dribble shots, and you could even get flashy with it. You could hit step back threes from the middle of the mid range. This build is impeccable, alright, and today I will be showing y'all that build, alright. If y'all enjoy, make sure y'all go down, smack that like button. We on the road to 1K. Keep commenting down. Wes come back for good, and let's get into this thing, y'all. Game number 1, y'all. As y'all can see, I'm a walking bucket. I'm not gonna lie, that was a terrible pun, but I am a balanced offensive wing. All right, how did I get that name? I don't know, but if you guys want the build, then y'all gonna have to go crazy on this first. And you know, I didn't want to get gameplay like this, but we're playing scrubs, all right, and Beast gonna go crazy hitting with that spin dunk. I said, Beast, yo, I gotta dominate in these games. I gotta show them what this build is about. As you see me going in for the easy layup. Now I wanted a dunk, but it was at this point that I realized that my animations were gone. Some of my animations were gone. You know how 2K like to get. 2K like to remove different animations, remove your dunks, remove your sigs, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. It's the same shit, yo. It's kind of aggravating, but I said, you know, we can still capitalize on this. You know, see me driving in and kicking it out to my boy Beast, and he's gonna hit the easy 3. And I already got take. All right, my stats ain't even all that well, but you know what I mean. But I got take off the jump. You know, you see me shooting a wide open 3, and at this point, I guess they just gave up and. Yeah, they just gave up. I don't really know what else to tell you. As you guys can see, I only missed 3 shots. I really don't shoot middies, and I really wish that 3 was standing. As you guys can see, on to the next game, game number 2, and I yet again will apologize. I was expecting people, more competitive players. We'll say that, more competitive players, but it's alright, it doesn't matter. You see me going in with the easy layup. Let me tell y'all something, yo. I need to take off. I need to take off the layup timing. That'll mess you up. Alright, I tried it for a little bit, hasn't worked out the way I thought it would. Now, as you can see, him with the behind the back spin, and I kick it out to my boy Beast. He's gonna knock that down. I told you they removed some of my animations, so it is what it is. Hit him with a spin, pump fake, and go with it, and I green the layup. All right, I don't like greening layups. It's kind of corny to me, but it is what it is. All right, as you guys can see, we're up 12-4, and at this point, I'm like, all right, I'm trying to go into a bake sesh. All right, so I'm just getting the easy points. Let me show you the best part about this build. All right, I don't get clamps. All right, at 6'10", you're not allowed to get clamps. That's not in your arsenal. But based off of my height and the wingspan, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be there 9 times out of 10. All right, you see me going in with the easy hop step dunk, man. And the easy steal. Like, it's one of those things where this build is so beautiful. Easy green, top of the key, 22-14, and you see the drip. I'm looking clean. Oh my god, I'm rhyming. I ain't even mean to drop these bars on y'all like that. All right, as y'all can see, we're already in game number 3. Now, this game was really no different than the first 2, but this game I did a little bit more dribbling, and I did hop off the spot so that I could put on the right animations that I needed. All right, dribbling and shooting. All right, and dunking, really. As you guys can see, wide open for the 3, and I knock it down. That's just the perks of using this build. Everything can just combine so easily on this. Yeah, I have an 80 ball control, but at the end of the day, I'm 6'10". There's only a handful of dribble moves that I can get. All right, as y'all can see, I get the steal, and it was when I got that steal that I realized, look, I see why everybody has lock take in their build. This lock take thing is overpowered. It's way too overpowered. All right, but as y'all can see, I'm trying to get an easy blow by. 2K doesn't give it to me, but I'm 6'10", so we welcome the contact. All right, and that's another beauty of this build. We accept all we accept all contact. All right, you see me poking the ball loose and getting the 2 contest. The lock take just makes it even better. And as you can see, I have bro in a virtually pixelated box. It's raps, it's GG's. They think I gotta take it out to the 3-point line, and I don't. Easy layup, you know. But as you guys can see, we're getting close to the end. Beast is gonna do us all a solid and just wrap things up, you know what I mean? And honestly, I really wanted to go for a nice little fade, but it just wasn't there for me. It just wasn't there for me. All right, so you know what I had to do. Swing it to the best duo in the world. He's gonna go with a nice easy windmill. All right, make sure y'all go down, smack that like button. Like I said at the beginning, road to 1K. And if you want the SIGs and the jump shot for this, let me know down below. All right. So first things first, what you want to do is you want to make this build a small forward. All right, now you can make it a power forward or a shooting guard, but I'd recommend you make it at a small forward only because of what I'm about to show you guys. Now height, you already know by the title of this video, height is going to be 6'10". All right, what we're gonna do with the weight is we're actually gonna minimize the weight all the way down to 200 pounds. All right, and then we're going to leave the wingspan alone. All right, and I'll actually get into why we're leaving the wingspan alone. First things first, close shot, you want that at a 79. All right, I'm gonna go in order. Driving layup, all right, that's gonna be a 75. Driving dunk is gonna be maxed out at an 86. All right, that's just enough for you to get limitless takeoff on gold and the pro contact dunks, which honestly that's just about all you're gonna need. Your mid-range is going to be an 87. All right, your 3-ball is also going to be an 87. Your pass accuracy is going to be an 82, and then you want to max out your speed with ball and your ball handle. All right, then for defense, you're going to be able to get your interior defense to a 68. You want your perimeter defense to be at a 79. All right, just so that you guys can get like challenger on silver, you know what I mean? Fortunately, this build cannot get clamps. It is too tall for clamps. And another thing that you also cannot get is ankle breaker. You cannot get ankle breaker being 6'10". Your block is going to be a 87. Your defensive rebound is going to be a 71. And then everything else is going to be left alone. All right, speed, all right, you want to max out the speed at 81. Your acceleration, you want to cap that out at a 79. Your strength, you want to cap that out at a 74. Vertical's got to be a 79. And then max out your stamina, and it should go all the way out to 90. Is we're going to lower it back down to 90, and we'll just put it back in the free throw. But yeah, man, that's basically gonna wrap up this build. And the best part about this build, actually, just how well rounded it is. All right, now obviously being 6'10", you don't have access to the best jump shots or the best dunks or the best SIGs, and you don't even get clamps. But what I will tell you is that I did make this build and I ended up with 4 additional badges. So my original build has 15, 27, 20, and 15. All right, but if you make the build raw and straight up, this is exactly what you're going to get. All right, as you guys can see, I get shot creator take, sharp take, playmaker, and lock take. All right, and that's one of the reasons why we needed to get that block all the way up to an 87. All right, so that it could really lock in for us and be like, okay, all right, there's no reason why you should not be a defensive build, but you have an 87 block. You know what I mean? We're gonna go with shot up, and we're gonna go with lockdown defender, and the name of this build is a balanced offensive wing. All right, shades of Brandon Ingram, Scottie Pippen, and Kevin Durant. All right, I told y'all if you guys want me to show you the best badges for this particular build or for builds of 6'10" or 6'9" and taller, then let me know down below. I really enjoyed making this one. This was a fun one, and I can't wait to bring y'all more content on this particular build along with the other builds that I have coming in store for y'all later on this year. All right, it's been your boy Wesley, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.